Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a tutorial on Informatica Power Center 10.x. So basically this tutorial is targeting students from beginner level. In this tutorial I'm going to discuss what Informatica is and how it is different from other DI tools like DataStage and SSIS and from the manual ETL processing. What are its components, its basic architecture, and many other things. So let's start. Informatica is actually a like ETL process. In ETL process, we have our sources. From there, we import data from. I'm telling you from manual processing. We have some procedures or functions or packages through which we fetch data from our sources, where we do manual transformations and then insert data into a target for reporting purpose. So in Informatica, these three layers, sources, transformation, and target, are individually described by its components. Like for sources, it has a source analyzers from where you can import data from different sources. Like it can be a file format, or it can be from other databases, and many other formats. So once you have um, and for moving forward before moving forward, um, I'm describing here a big picture. First, I'm describing here a big picture of Informatica. Then I'll go through each and every component in my next videos. Just yeah, for basic idea, okay, what Informatica actually does. Informatica is taking data from the sources into the source analyzers, and for transformation purposes, it has many transformations, like joiner transformations, rank transformations, sequence generator transformations, and filter transformations. For example, if you have a query, you have to get data from multiple tables, and you have condition like salary of the employee should be greater than 20,000. So we For each condition, like salary is greater than 20,000, we have a filter transformation, and to join multiple tables we have joiner transformation. In Informatica, each thing is divided, has its own components, so it is pretty much easy to understand for everyone to learn Informatica. Like here's In my second point, contains different transformation. For wrangling means simple managing your data by doing many transformations or applying many functions like substring and any other count or aggregations, and uh, insert data into the target easily after uh, connecting the target with the transformation. So when this whole three things, sources, transformation, and target, are combined, this is called a workflow in Informatica. So the next is, what are the advantages of Informatica, which does other DI tools are not supporting. The two main I am describing here for, but the two core advantages in Informatica is, first is data lineage. Means when you have a complete workflow, you have access to each and every component of data from beginning to end. So it will be very easy for everyone to trace down where the data came from, and which transformations, from which transformation the data went through, then finally into the target. So in case of failure, you have a full knowledge of each component, so it can easily be traceable. So an other advantage, Informatica has its metadata repository for every sources, for every target tables, for every transformations, different sessions, tasks, and all things. Informatica is maintaining is metadata for all of this information in Oracle database at the backend. So you uh, don't have much care about of how from the developer point of view, you don't have to care about that you should maintain the metadata. No, Informatica is automatically maintaining the metadata repository, so it will be very helpful. And in the 10.x version, the metadata repository management has been improved. uh, and other big advantage of Informatica is it has a monitor. First, you can schedule your workflows like your cron jobs at any time, and then it has a monitor window from where you can view your workflow for you can view your whole workflow, or you can view your different sessions. And in case you have a failure in your workflow, you can resume your workflow from that point or from the starting point. Here I am describing a very theoretical knowledge, but in my next videos I'll show you the working environment where you can monitor your workflows, where you can make your transformation, your workflows, and source analyzing and all these things. So for from starting point of view, you should have a basic knowledge or theoretical knowledge what are these things. So for further understanding, you can explore from the web also. So this is the basic architecture everybody should know. I'm not going into the depth of each and every component, but the few things we should know is when you install the Informatica, uh, the logical component is a node. Then logical Informatica is node. We have a administration console, and we have where the application is running. So in administrator console, uh, we have a domain like this, and in domain there are services. The main are integration services and the repository services. Integration services dependent upon the workflow manager and monitor. Actually this picture is I have taken it from the web. It's pretty much same in the 10 also, so here it's from the previous version, so don't worry about this. Sorry. So what is and here one more thing is you have sources, you have targets. Sources should have to connect with the integration service, and targets should also have to connect with the integration service. So what is integration service? Integration service is basically when you created your workflow and you are going to start your workflow, then the request is will go into the integration service. If the integration service is enabled, the integration service will take the request and executes it. So it is basically an engine that executes the workflow. If this engine is not enabled, your car or your workflow will not start. Okay. uh, and Yes, when workflow executed, it gets the details and executes. Okay, and this integration service can also be changed. In your administrator console, you have more than one integration service, and you can map your workflow with the integration service as you wish. So one workflow can be can have a similar integration service or can have a different integration service. So keep in mind that integration service should be enabled before starting your workflow. Here you can a screenshot of where you can change your integration service in edit workflow. From this icon, when you click on this icon, you have a list of the integration service from which you can change that the integration service for that particular workflow. So the next is repository service. Basically, the repository service is dependent on the integration service. The repository service is used to manage your repository. In your workflow, you have sources, sessions, tasks, transformations, targets. All the information of these things are managed by the repository service. when the integration service executes, it first map these things with the repository metadata, then it move forward. So if your repository service is down, then you cannot start your you should have to your repository services on for integration service to be working. So these both are dependent on each other. Like here, if it goes down, integration service will also goes down. So this is the overview, very brief, uh, but here are some of the differences between 9 and 10. Informatica 10 has much more improved data governance. Yes, code integration with the external software configuration tools means that if you have some kind of working some kind of code snippet in other languages like Java, C Sharp, then you can integrate that codes with Informatica also. And one main point is Informatica is now providing a BDM, big data management support, for Hadoop environment. So this is one of the main improvement in Informatica. So that's it. It is a very brief overview of Informatica, its architecture. In my next videos, you'll see from the working environment for each and every transformations, what are the workflows, how can we manage, how can we schedule and monitor the workflows, and how can we apply different transformations and other things. So from now, that's it, and thank you. And any suggestions, do comment, and any improvement, you can tell me, no worries. So that's it, and thank you so much for now.